people.
While you're down there.
We've got the title, so it brings a bit of clout with it, so hopefully we can get a big fight.
It looked comfortable, wasn't it?
It was comfortable, you know. You got to give the guy a lot of credit. He stepped up to the plate, you know, at late notice. Other people didn't want the fight, but you know he took it. So you have to give him credit, but it was comfortable enough.
And what next then?
Don't know. We've got this title now. Whoever wants to come and maybe try and take it off me, they're more than welcome. I'd love to fight with Kiko Martinez as well for the European title. You know, we have to sit down and talk about that, but I want big fights.
Are there any indications when Martinez might come alive again?
No, not yet. As you know, his dad's ill, so
yeah,
it'll just be dependent on his circumstances, I suppose, what happens, but no indications yet.
Scott Quick was there, Carl, and he was saying if he beats Jason Buell, you'd like to fight with yourself.
Yeah, that's good. He says that, but I've been saying that for a long time, so you know, if he keeps to his word, that's great. I'd love that fight. You know, I have a Commonwealth title. If he beats Jason Booth, which would be a tricky fight for him, he'll have the British title, maybe, and then we could fight for both. Why not?
Did you feel nearly sorry for Quon tonight because you were preparing for Kiko Martinez and then this guy had to step in against you?
No, I've never felt sorry for an opponent in my life. No, you know, as I said, I respect him, but not feel sorry for him. You know, he got an opportunity to fight for the Commonwealth title, so.
What you seem relaxed in there, Charles, like compared to the last one. You seem relaxed. Do you think that stood to you? Or were you deliberately going in being a bit more relaxed?
No, I was relaxed, and you could. In my previous fights, apart from the last one, I've always been relaxed. The last one, live on TV for the first time, was maybe trying to turn it on a bit too much.
Was it a conscious decision to go back to being relaxed?
I'll never make any mistakes again, Johnny. So, I suppose that was a great fight for me to have against Turley and a great learning fight.
Yeah. Apart from the belt tonight, did you learn anything out of that fight that stands you in any other way?
Not really. You know, it's what I've been taught all along. It's just to stay relaxed. And Jerry and Shane have been telling me to keep composed, and I've been doing it in sparring. And I suppose everything just went perfect tonight. But I know that was the hardest training camp I ever prepared for. I was preparing for Martinez. You know, I busted my balls really, and things worked out.
You were a lot more clinical than in the Turley fight. Were you too tense for Turley or what?
Well, it was just live on TV. First time I was trying to, you know, maybe knock him out and blow him out of the water, but you know, it didn't happen. And as I said, it was a learning fight, and I was glad it happened actually because I learned a lot from it, and I'll never make any mistakes again.
Was it CCCC in the back of the shorts? Was it a Commonwealth champion or?
No. Carl, Christine and Carla.
Gotcha.
Carl, Christine and who? Carl, Christine.
Christine and my daughter Carla.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not as Crusaders.
What does it feel like to be fighting in front of your home crowd?
Unbelievable, and you know they've made some noise, and it's great. This is big occasions for me. This is what I've dreamed of since I was a wee boy. So. You know, more of these, the better, and can't wait to do it again.
You're not getting off scot-free either. We're going to come to you now in a minute.
Yeah, well, you know, I sold a lot of tickets. Matchroom seems happy with ticket sales, and McCluskey's a big ticket seller. We've got a lot of good homegrown talent here coming through now, so we can pack halls anywhere.
What about the shot that put him down? It was a nice overhand, right?
That was a nice shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
A right hand.
Depending on whether you were giving it or getting it.
After how tricky Robbie was, like, was it nice to make that impression, I suppose, on TV to get the knockout?
Well, there was a lot of people, you know. Barry's been saying a lot of good things about me, and people are quick to jump on the bandwagon when you don't perform at your best and put you down. And these keyboard warriors, as they're called, you know, they like to shout their mouth off, but it was up to me to put on a show, and that's what I did.
The training camp in England kind of stand you a bit as well, kind of getting out of the way and just kind of getting the head down preparing.
Definitely, you know, I trained hard. I trained hard over here previous to before I went with Stephen Ormond, and I've done a lot of sparring with him, with Jerry, and then I went to England. But that's basically to stay away from the limelight and, you know, ticket sales, people asking you for tickets, and Shane trains me into the ground, trains me hard, and you know, he gets me into terrific shape as well. So
2.5% body. He's a freak.
Not now.
That's only since he was back up to 15.
Anyway, well done.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.